Nikola Jokic.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Jokic.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Thunder, and it's Conley in at the point. And for the Nuggets, the 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
And it's going to be the Nuggets off the tip. Conley against Murray. Now, here's Jokic. Not a lot of room. There's the 3. Murray, no good. And here's Alston. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Here is Alston. From beyond the arc, it's rebounded by Jamal Murray. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road. Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Murray with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And it's Jokic missing.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Alston. From outside, off the mark. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Here is Alston. Following the basket by Jokic. Sinks the triple. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the paint. That shot is off. Gobert with the defensive effort. Alston passes to Conley. Back to Alston. Over in the corner, Edwards. Six on the shot clock. Back to Alston. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Had a chance to catch up with Michael Malone. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. He's worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the game plan. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the first one drops.
Well, I think the things that Aaron Gordon has added to his game, specifically that reliable three-point shot, is a really welcome sign. This guy has an incredible upside.
And both free throws good for Gordon. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Conley, the pass to Alston. puts up a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Alston's got 6. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for Denver. Trailing by 2. Shot by Gordon, wide open. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. 7 points in the game.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
Here's Edwards, and there's another one for the Timberwolves. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Gordon. Gobert with the block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Murray kicks to Gordon. Beyond the arc. And rebounded by McDaniels. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Alston. It's good from long range. Alston's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And it's Gordon missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And their offense is really cooking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And again, Denver no good. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 17-7 run. Back to Gobert. Now Alston. They just worked San Antonio in that last game. Here's Brown. Back to Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And it's Jokic missing. Minnesota leading by 8. Edwards kicks to Alston. He tries for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Alston's got 12 points in the game.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Teams changing it up here. And as we march through the end of March, a chance now to look through the power rankings. You take a look at the Warriors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
I think Minnesota, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they for real, but they may be the team to beat.
Going out there, no let up.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Russell Westbrook out there with Seth Curry. And it's Nikola Jokic. It's Najee in at the four-man position. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Nuggets shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. To the inside, here's Jokic. Randle with some nice D.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Edwards passes to Alston. Back to Edwards. Randle outside. Pass to Alston. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's an 18-point game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He scored 48 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. We'll see what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Now the lineup for the Timberwolves. Number 00, Terrence Shannon.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Curry kicks to Jokic. To halt the run, he takes it up and lays it in. Jokic has got 9 points.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Minnesota leading by 18. And here's Alston. 18 points for him. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Strother. Here's Najee. And here's Westbrook. Here's Curry. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Shannon. He takes it in. Randle left side. Trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets trail by 21. And that one's good. Strother.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Shannon, no good. Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Curry, wide open, cans it from downtown. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, like it runs in the family, Seth Curry building a career on his aptitude from distance, and boy, oh boy, can he do some damage.
The 3, Alston, good.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
For Denver, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. For the Nuggets, Aaron Gordon comes in for Zeke Najee, and Christian Brown subbed in for Curry. Here's Strother. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Doris, I know the NBA is considering using technology to help officiate out of bounds and goaltending. Do you have a problem with that?
You know, Kev, at the end of the day, I think it is about getting the calls right. If there's a way to lift the load off these officials, even if it's around the margins, why not try it?
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Westbrook double team. Pass to Jokic. Outside Gordon. All alone. The Nuggets with another miss.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And the basket by Edwards.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Now here's Westbrook. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Minnesota leading by 22. Alston with the ball. He's got 27. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Edwards brings the double team. Now here's Westbrook. Tight defense on him. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. We've been following their streak game after game, and right now it's up to 13 in a row.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor. Their depth has been apparent. This is a formidable team right now.
Timberwolves have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Shannon. He's covered by Westbrook. Pass to Alston. 6 to shoot. Tries a three. Knocks down the three ball. Alston's got 33 points.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
Back to Westbrook. Lob pass to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Aaron Gordon showing he can jump out of the gym. How about that alley-oop?
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here is our 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
So it's the Minnesota Timberwolves controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Denver Nuggets.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. And moving on here, how about the fantastic matchup at the power forward position in this one?
A battle at the power.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Thunder.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Timberwolves leading by 20. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Thunder is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Conley gets the bucket.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Kevin, Jamal Murray is built for clutch situations. Coach Michael Malone said, I know a lot of guys are pretty good in the regular season, but when the stage is at its biggest, Jamal seems to step up and perform. He's a guy that thrives in the moment, never afraid of it. You can't say that for a lot of players. Kevin?
Well, you're so right. He isn't afraid of anything. David, he is big time. Thank you. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for McDaniels.
There is simply no substitute for what Jaden McDaniels gives you on the defensive end every night. This guy is elite.
And McDaniels drops them both. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Murray against Conley. Stolen by Michael Conley. Inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, some way, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat, and it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
Alston, good.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Gordon. Back to Murray. Wide open. Offensive rebound. Here's Brown. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Gordon for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Gordon's got 17.
Well, the offensive game of Aaron Gordon continues to improve, and when he's feeling it, he stays aggressive.
Conley, the pass to Alston. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight. That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. Here is Edwards. 8 points for him. It's Edwards on the wing. Conley kicks to Alston. Shoots a 3. And Brown pulls it down. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Gordon. Julius Randle with the rebound. Randle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Edwards finds Conley. And here's Alston. Takes the three. And he's good on the three ball. Alston's got 45 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Edwards, that's good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Randall no good. The Nuggets shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slings it in.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Peyton Watson with the dunk.
Timberwolves have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And here's Alston. He has 45 points. Three-pointer on the way. Gordon with the defensive effort. For Denver, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Pass to Jokic. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Out of bounds, Denver takes possession. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Denver. Beasley's checked in for Minnesota. The Nuggets shooting for the game at 42%. Here's Murray. Beasley with the rebound.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Randall passes to Alston. Lets it go from deep. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. To the paint, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
A different look for Denver. Jordan, he's checked in for Jokic. And it's Ignaji in for Aaron Gordon. The Timberwolves also... Timberwolves leading by 22. They've got Nikola Jokic. Curry is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Strawther in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Denver. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
Conley finds Gobert. There's the screen. McDaniels with the ball. The shot's good. Alston making the play. Alston's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. So here's Westbrook. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Over in the corner, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Back to Jokic. Pass to Strawther. Buries the long-range jumper.
maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Here's Alston. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Jokic with this screen on Conley. Here's Westbrook. Good.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
So it's Minnesota now. It's Edwards on the wing. Outside Conley. Here is Alston. From beyond the arc. Good! Another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Curry can't get it to go.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Here's Strother. A three-pointer, no good. Minnesota's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Edwards, that's good.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And, Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come, but it is definitely getting...
Good, that's another bucket.
And on any given night, he's still capable of putting up the kind of numbers that most guys don't even think about.
He's officially moved into 4th place all alone on the list of most 50-point games in NBA history.
Next up is Kobe Bean Bryant. That's a legendary mark. If there's one guy capable of reaching it, it's this fella right here.
Alston passes to Conley. Left side, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
They double-team Curry. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Minnesota. They're on a 19-7 run. McDaniels kicks to Alston. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Alston with the ball. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Strother. Curry looking around. Jokic sets the screen for Curry. Shoots it. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. It's stolen by Curry. Pass to Westbrook. Down low. And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Westbrook.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Timberwolves shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Alston. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's got 60 again. I've never seen scoring like this. He's now tied the mark for most 60-point games in a year.
You know, to tie that mark, that's something I didn't expect to see in this lifetime. What a season he's having. Strother's gotten only one of his threes to drop for him. He's got 5 attempts. Edwards, the bounce pass. From outside the arc. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Double team on Westbrook. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Minnesota.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Thunder.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Westbrook. And the shot goes in.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Now Alston. There's 10 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. That one doesn't drop. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening. Way to bring the effort tonight.